and thanks for viewing this video. This video is going to be about college and how can you get the courseware, or let's say you're not able to afford college in a different country, for instance the Philippines here. Well, how do you get that education? How would you go about doing that for free? And I'm going to show you how. So we're going to take a 4-year course. We're going to break it down. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from Batangas State University. This, of course, is assuming you have the internet. So let's get started. So first of all, the first course here, the Introduction to Computing. And all of these links are going to be in the show notes, but the first link, or the first place, is edX, EDX. And that relative course is called Programming Basics. It's 9 weeks long. It's free. You can pay for a cert, $49. It's in English, of course, and you learn algorithms, elements of C, C++, basic data types, sequential and conditional execution, arrays, functions, sorting, elements, pointers, basic software engineering. That's good. Structures, file systems, right? And yeah, it's really good. I mean, these are instructors who teach you. It's all in English, so it's good. Yeah, language, English, video, transcripts, English. It's free. So the second one is college algebra. So for that one, we can go to Udemy, udemy.com, and I just did a search for college algebra, and there's plenty of free courses. Not only one, but there's many, and assorted for English, of course. If that's what you speak. They don't have other, they do have Spanish and some other language, but some of them are free, some are not. But so at any rate, so the ultimate guide to understanding algebra, you have different algebra courses that you can take. They're all free. Yeah, so that's that. This next one is English Plus. There's no credits for that, and I'm going to assume it's teaching you English, or it's teaching you general English like English composition or English 101. If it's teaching you the English language or more about the English language, English Plus, then the course for that would be, again, Udemy. Just type in Learn English Free, and you can choose your different language you speak. There's many languages that are represented here if you want to learn English, rather. The next course is Advanced Grammar and Composition. Same thing, Udemy. I just typed in Advanced Grammar and Composition in Udemy, and it pulled up N+ free, and the filters are English, of course, and pulls up lots of nice things that you can learn about this course, Advanced Grammar and Composition. The benefit of these is you have 20 courses, and if there's something that you don't like, or there's something English functional grammar, maybe there's something that you don't understand, you can always ask the instructor. The next one is, I'm going to leave that alone, I don't know that one. The next one after that is Humanities, Introduction to Humanities Art Appreciation. We're back on Udemy, of course. Udemy, so I just typed in Art Appreciation, and the filters again were free in English, and you have 45 results for Art Appreciation. There's 1.5 hours, 30 minutes, 43 minutes, 2 hours, just different types of things. It leads you into nice information. Again, it's free course. It's Art Appreciation. Or you can just go to a actual art museum wherever you're at. Take a bus, take a car, take a boat in some cases. The next one is General Psychology. In Udemy, I just typed in General Psychology, and I pulled up 27 courses, English free, and anything you can learn, everything you want to learn about the type of psychological human, how people think. I would also say for psychology, general psychology, or just human in general. On YouTube, there's 7 strategies for wealth, happiness, with Jim Rohn. There's The Richest Man in Babylon. That's an audiobook. That's 4 hours. There's Industry Influencer Road Trips, Key to Success, 7 Principles of Personal Achievement by Napoleon Hill. There's also Mindsetting Explained in Tagalog by CHINKEE. The next one is physical fitness, gymnastics, and aerobics. Well, maybe, if you don't have money for college, maybe you don't have money for a gym. So I would probably say you do push-ups and sit-ups at home, but I have a course for that too. And there's plenty of it. Just type in workout, hit free, and hit and body weight training 4-week home workout program. Lose fat, build muscle, get fit, no gym, no equipment required. The next one is National Service Training Program. That's something I think specific to that country there, to the Philippines. So that takes care of the first year. So the second year, first year, first semester. So first year, second semester now. Now we're going into the computer programming one. So that's going to be a little more in depth. For that one, we're choosing edX course. It's Introduction to Computer Science and Programming using Python. So Python's free to download. The course is 9 weeks long, 14 hours a week, 16 hours a week. It's free. It's in English. And you're going to learn the notation of computation, the Python programming language, simple algorithms, testing and debugging, data structures, and here are your instructors. They're all MIT professors. Another one is we just typed in computer programming and English and free, and we have all these nice courses here: Beginner's Journey, Computer in Python, Beginner JavaScript, how to host an hour of code at your school, MATLAB, Introduction to Computers, how to use them, websites, keep it safe, computer science, quick understanding and learning 3 languages. The next one is trigonometry, plain trigonometry. I realized trigonometry is spelled wrong. It's spelled wrong. So we have a bunch of free courses for Introduction to Trigonometry, 1.5 hours, 3.5 hours, 28.5 hours. That's great. The next one is Study and Thinking Skills. So it's very vague in what this is. So I would think this means how to be organized. Organized with your habits, organized with your studies. And since this is a programming course, or rather a programming degree in some fashion, I would say 2 things. So organization when you search in the Udemy, as well as time management. So time management is going to teach you, because this is all about getting a job. So it teaches you how to prioritize your tasks during your day, set goals, set work goals, set milestones, if you will. The next one is Introduction to Philosophy. A couple of ones on YouTube. I just typed in Introduction to Philosophy. I have a course here that I see on YouTube called, it's philosophy from Yale University. There's another one, Introduction to Philosophy, and actually there's a person signing, meaning American Sign Language, during the instructor's talk, as well as a course from Oxford University. The next one is Philippine History. You're on your own for that one in Philippine history. And for the next one, HUM 104, I'll refer back to the philosophy one, so Introduction to Philosophy. I'll refer back to that. The next one is Rhythmic Studies. That's a PE. I'll refer back to the physical fitness one there. The next one is National Service Training. That's on you. So that wraps up the first year. Now let's go to the second year, first semester. So Database Management Systems. This one I just typed in Udemy, Database Management Systems, and it came up with several courses on databases. That's essentially what it is, like databases. There are only roughly 4 or 5 databases currently that run most of the stuff in the world. And there's variances of those, but the 4 main ones are Oracle, MySQL, SQL, DB2. And Oracle owns actually MySQL as well, so that's one company. Microsoft owns SQL Server, and IBM owns DB2. The next one is Advanced Computer Programming. So for that course, you can take a course on YouTube offered by Harvard University called Advanced Algorithms. Or you can refer back to the Udemy typing Advanced Computer Programming. The next one is Data Structures and Algorithms. And we just did a search in Udemy called Data Structures and Algorithms. And the first one is 3.5 hours. And it's Introduction to Algorithms and Data Structures in C++. The next one is Object-Oriented Programming. So that is basically Java. This one's pretty good here. It's Java programming and complete beginning in 250 steps. So it's 26 hours of Java. The next one is Introduction to Biology. For the Introduction to Biology, I got a course on YouTube, but it's actually a Khan Academy course. Khan Academy is a free training course. It has YouTube videos. It also has a website, khanacademy.org. Here you can learn pretty much anything. In this case, we want to do computer programming, so it has pretty much anything you can think of as far as computer programming. Introduction to JavaScript, drawing and animation, HTML, SQL, JavaScript games and visualization, natural simulation, HTML, and of course, even in biology is what we're actually talking about now. Yeah, so the preparing study biology, biology overview, study of science, biology, just like lots of nice information here. The next one is technical communication. Some really good resources for that on YouTube. I just typed in English 106 technical communication, pulled up several courses or videos, if you will, and all of these will be in the show notes. The next one, you're on your own about that one. As far as the next one after that, Society and Culture with Responsible Parenthood, as well as Individual and Dual Sports. Now we're on to the second year, second semester, Fundamentals of Networking. I just typed into Udemy, Networking Fundamentals, and I pulled up several ones. Introduction for Networking for Complete Beginners, that's 2.5 hours. So you want to be a network engineer, CCNA, Networking Fundamentals. Lots of resources on YouTube. Introduction to Computer Networking, Network Basics. Microsoft Virtual Academy, Networking Tutorials for Beginners. Cisco Juniper Basic Network Fundamentals. Under Khan Academy, I typed in Computer Networking, as well as Introduction to Open Source Networking Technologies. The next one is Advanced Database Management Systems. We can do the same thing with the advanced, or rather the database management systems. We can tack on that one. It's an extension of it. So a couple resources for that are on YouTube, Information Management Basics, Types of Informational System, as well as Introduction to Computers, which is partially of Fundamentals of Information Management, as well as Management Information Systems. The next one is Platform Technologies. What they're really talking about here is the App Store, creating apps, creating programs. I did a search for platform technologies in Udemy. And this is what I gathered. So practical game development in Unity, Google Cloud Platform Concepts, complete Bootstrap 4 course, build 3 projects, write quicker HTML, cybersecurity, how to create a complete marketing campaign, get responsive emails, C programming, the best approach, inbound sales. Along the same lines, or actually what it is how to create your, basically the platform technologies also include how to make your own iOS app, how to make your own Android app, how to build an application without coding. Just a lot of different things you can do, all for free. The next one is Introduction to Human Computing Interaction. That's AI. So for AI, we have Ask the Expert. I just searched AI in Udemy. Speech and oral communications. I just typed in oral communication skills in Udemy, and I have several courses that complement that. Next one is Computational Biology. This one is from MIT. It's called Foundations of Computational and System Biology. The next one is called Discrete Mathematics. And discrete math is really just like algorithms, cryptography, logic, Boolean logic. And this is an MIT course, by the way. It's on YouTube, but it's an MIT discrete math, and it's like 20 plus hours long. The next one, you're on your own with team sports. That's a PE thing, team sports. So basketball, football, like as in European football. The next one is systems administrator and maintenance. So I just typed in Udemy, systems administration. Free courses on Red Hat, introduction to Linux shell scripting, introduction to Windows Server, 2012, become a master of operating system and computer at home. And the next one is system integration and architecture. In this case, it's actually talking about software architecture. So I typed in software architecture in Udemy, and programming best practices. That one is really a critical one right there. Introduction to software testing and software QA. A couple different ones, but software testing 101, that's a really good one. The next one is the IT elective 1 and 2. Let's see what those look like. These are the IT electives that you can choose. So I would actually choose probably routing and switching and probably network security, those two. I would type in routing. I just typed in routing in Udemy search, and I found a really good one. It's called CCNP Route Labs. Of course, that's higher than CCNA. However, the knowledge, if you just do it over and over, you learn. And then the static routing, CCNA exam prepped. A couple of other resources for that are CCNA routing and switching. I just typed routing and switching in YouTube. Understanding switches. This is from Eli, the computer guy, as well as hub, switch, or router. So all these are going to be in the show notes. The other elective was networks security. I just typed in Udemy, network security, and I pulled up a lot of information, a lot of nice data on courses on network security. The next one is information assurance and security. So in Udemy, I just typed information security and assurance, and I pulled up lots of courses that are free and really good right now. It's a really big issue now, a lot around the world actually, about cybersecurity and securing networks, securing information, securing computers, etc. The next one is web programming. I just typed in web programming in Udemy, and I have a nice amount of information. So web develop basics, that's a pretty good one right there. The complete web development bootcamp. Programming for entrepreneurs, HTML and CSS. The next one, you're on your own about that. Life and works of Rizal, like Jose Rizal, I think it is, president of the Philippines way back. The next one is advanced information assurance and security. We already covered that one in the information assurance and security there. The next one after that is advanced system integration and architecture. We already covered that one in the system integration and architecture. The next one is the elective 3 and elective 4. So that one, the elective 3, I would choose CCNA preparation. So all I typed in, it was a CCNA exam preparation in Udemy. And I got lots of nice courses that you can go off of. There's nice courses you can go off of here. So Packet Tracer Labs, static routing and switching, or static routing, CCNA, CCNA getting started. The next fundamental I would probably choose is Fundamental of Business Process Outsourcing 101. I say I choose because, you know, it's up to you what you want to choose for the electives. So I just typed Fundamentals of Business Processing Outsourcing 101 in YouTube. So I got a video here. It's an ebook preview, Business Process Outsourcing 101, 5 Steps for Success. It goes over what is business process outsourcing. This is probably the second most important set of courses in your curriculum. I say the second because you have to have knowledge of programming, you have to have knowledge of computers, but I'd say 1A basically is business process. How do you start a business? How does it work? You have to be able to know this when you go and talk to companies or vendors. Now here's an actual video from the actual college itself about the actual course. And also typed in business process outsourcing in Udemy, and it had several courses as well. The next course is application development and emerging technologies. We already covered this in the web programming. The next course is IT Capstone project. Capstone project in this case could be something like you're creating a program. I just typed in Udemy, create a program, and there's several ideas for your capstone. Android wearing program, develop an app for 3D automation, rock, scissors, paper, scissors, Python, create something like that, a WordPress website, create an iPhone app from scratch. It's really whatever you want to create technology-wise, because this is about IT. Your training you're getting for the course is to build something. And then once you build it, get a job selling it, or get a job building it, or just sell it to someone. Become like the next Snapchat or Instagram person. The next one is probability and statistics. Well, we've already covered that in Math 103 in the first year. And by this point, you will learn a lot of coding, math, and all that, so you're good there. The next one is professional ethics and computer laws. You're on your own for that one. Basically, it's don't hack people's computer, always try to safeguard people's data, create code that is clean. The next one after that is interactive programming and technologies. We already covered that in the advanced computer programming. The next one is the elective 5, which we're going to use as our elective 5. We're going to use the fundamental of business process outsourcing 102. The next one is the IT Capstone Project 2. We already covered this in the IT Capstone Project 1. The next one is Technopreneurship. For this one, I just typed in entrepreneurship in Udemy. Came up with a lot of great ideas for entrepreneurship. How to make money from home, online, Entrepreneurship 101, designing great products and services. That falls in line with this course as well, because you are creating content, you're creating apps, you're creating programs. The next one is symbolic logic. Well, we already covered that in Discrete Mathematics. The next one is politics and governance with the Philippine Constitution. So to start off, the civil, I YouTubed Philippine Constitution. I got civil service exam, Philippine Constitution, general information, and current events. And finally, the internship training. So this is on you again to find a job or to start your own company. With the goal of getting a degree in this case, or in this case, learning the knowledge that is required for the degree or something similar to that, is to get a job or to start a company and eventually just earn money. To put it in perspective, how long it would take you to do all of this, that's 4 years of this. But the actual teaching yourself or doing the online courses, it could take probably a better part of a year. So there's nothing to say that you couldn't start this while still in high school, just as long as you have a computer and the internet. Be sure to, or if you wouldn't mind, subscribing to the channel and pushing the like button if you like this video. Please also leave a comment about your experience with the video and if it's helped you. Thank you.